Picture a man standing alone on a cliff's edge, not because he's lost, but because he's chosen the solitude of strength. He's seen the world's masks slip, its promises shatter, and its warmth turn to ice. He's not broken by it, he's forged by it, his heart now a fortress of calculated resolve. This is the Sigma male, and you're about to discover why his coldness is his greatest weapon. Welcome to the Sigma male community, where we empower independent, self-reliant men to embrace their stoic strength and master their mindset. Today we're diving into the 11 reasons a Sigma male becomes cold-hearted, not out of weakness but from a clarity that cuts like a blade. This isn't about losing your humanity, it's about gaining unshakable control in a world that preys on vulnerability. Stay with us because this journey will redefine what it means to be a high-value man. 1. Trust, the unbreakable contract, not a handshake. For a Sigma male, trust isn't a fleeting gesture or a naive leap of faith, it's a binding contract, etched in the stone of hard-earned experience. He's learned that words are cheap, and charm is often a mask for ulterior motives. Trust is earned through relentless consistency, actions under pressure, integrity when no one's watching, and loyalty to those who offer nothing in return. He observes how you treat the powerless, how you honor your word when it costs you. Breach this contract and there's no second chance. No heated arguments, no pleas for redemption. The Sigma doesn't rage, he severs with the cold finality of a guillotine. His own promises are ironclad, a reflection of the ruthless standard he demands from others. To him, trust is a currency too valuable to squander, and forgiveness is a privilege, not a right. This approach is steeped in stoic wisdom, which prizes integrity as the cornerstone of a virtuous life. The Sigma male embodies this by guarding his trust like a sacred vault, ensuring his inner peace remains untouched by betrayal. He doesn't cling to grudges, he simply reallocates his energy to those who've proven their worth. This isn't coldness for its own sake, it's a disciplined choice to protect his sovereignty. By setting such high standards, he builds relationships that are unshakable, rooted in mutual respect rather than fleeting emotion. In a world quick to exploit trust, his selective loyalty is his shield, forged in the fires of past deceptions. 2. Memory, the guillotine ledger. The Sigma male's mind is a fortress of memory, a ledger that records every deed with surgical precision. Betrayals, lies, even the subtlest slights are catalogued, not out of spite, but as data for navigating a treacherous world. He remembers the exact words of a broken promise, the fleeting smirk of concealed malice, the quiet loyalty of an unsung ally. This isn't a shrine to bitterness, it's a strategic archive. Genuine acts of kindness or courage are equally etched, earning compounded respect over time. Manipulators find themselves blacklisted without fanfare, their past sins a permanent sentence. The loyal, however, discover their fidelity repaid when it matters most. His memory isn't a burden, it's his compass, guiding him through the chaos of human motives with unerring accuracy. Stoicism teaches us to learn from experience, to let the past inform but not enslave the present. The Sigma male lives this by using his ledger to sharpen his judgment, not to fuel resentment. He doesn't dwell on old wounds, he studies them, extracting lessons that make him wiser, stronger, untouchable. This disciplined recall allows him to spot patterns, red flags of deceit or green lights of authenticity, before others even sense the shift. His memory is a tool of self-mastery, ensuring he never repeats the same mistake twice. Far from cold-hearted, this is a man who's turned observation into an art, navigating life with the precision of a master strategist. 3. Ambiguity, the unreadable superpower. In a world obsessed with oversharing, the Sigma male wields ambiguity like a blade. His emotions are locked behind a calm, unreadable facade, not to deceive but to protect. He answers questions with insight, never commitment. He discusses plans and hypotheticals, never certainties. This isn't aloofness, it's strategy. By revealing nothing, he forces others to project their assumptions onto him, exposing their own intentions while he remains a mystery. Conversations become a chess game where he's always 3 moves ahead, observing while others exhaust themselves trying to crack his code. Without knowing his fears, you can't intimidate him. Without knowing his desires, you can't manipulate him. His ambiguity is both armor and weapon, rendering him sovereign in a world desperate to pin him down. Stoic philosophy champions emotional control, urging us to remain unshaken by external pressures. The Sigma male takes this to heart, using ambiguity to maintain his inner tranquility. He doesn't need to broadcast his thoughts to feel validated. His strength lies in his silence. This calculated opacity allows him to observe the world with clarity, free from the noise of emotional entanglement. It's not about hiding who he is, it's about choosing who gets to see it. In a society that equates vulnerability with connection, his unreadable nature is a radical act of self-ownership, a testament to his commitment to living on his own terms. For pain, the silent forge, absorbed, not exhibited. When pain strikes, be it betrayal, failure, or heartbreak, the Sigma male doesn't broadcast his wounds for sympathy. Like a black hole, he absorbs it silently, transforming devastation into raw material for growth. Anger becomes focus, sadness fuels determination, disappointment hardens into discipline. He feels deeply, but those emotions are quarantined, studied for their lessons rather than indulged. While others perform their struggles, he's rebuilding in the shadows, emerging sharper, stronger, untouchable. His stillness isn't numbness, it's the calm surface above a furnace of resolve, where pain is alchemized into power. Let others wonder if they even scratched him. He's already forged himself anew. Stoicism teaches that pain is inevitable but suffering is a choice. The Sigma male embraces this, refusing to let external events dictate his inner state. He processes his pain privately, not to suppress it, but to master it, extracting wisdom from every wound. This silent forge is where his resilience is built, where he learns to thrive in adversity. By refusing to externalize his struggles, he denies others the power to exploit them. His ability to transform pain into strength is what makes him a high-value man, a living testament to the Stoic ideal of turning obstacles into opportunities. 5. Kindness, calculated currency, not default setting. The Sigma male's kindness isn't gone, it's refined into a deliberate act, a currency reserved for those who've earned it. Once, he may have given freely only to see his generosity exploited. Now, his kindness is a high-yield investment, offered only to those who've proven their integrity. Compliments are rare, reserved for genuine merit. Support is a conscious choice, not an obligation. To the entitled or manipulative, he offers polite distance, a firewall against emotional leeches. His warmth isn't a public utility, it's a premium service, granted to those who've built collateral in his ledger. Attempts to guilt or manipulate him crash against his serene indifference. True kindness, he knows, is devalued when given indiscriminately. This selective generosity reflects the Stoic principle of acting with wisdom and justice. The Sigma male doesn't withhold kindness out of cruelty but out of discernment, ensuring his energy is invested in relationships that matter. By prioritizing quality over quantity, he preserves his emotional reserves and maintains his inner peace. This isn't coldness, it's clarity, a commitment to valuing himself and those who align with his principles. His kindness, when given, carries weight, a powerful acknowledgement of earned respect that strengthens bonds far more than reckless generosity ever could. You're watching this because you sense the shift, maybe in yourself, maybe in someone who defies the ordinary. That moment when warmth recedes, not from weakness, but from a clarity that burns brighter than any emotion. This isn't about becoming inhuman, it's about shedding the vulnerabilities that made you prey. The Sigma male community understands, coldness isn't the goal, it's the armor forged in the fires of betrayal. What comes next isn't isolation but impenetrable control. Keep watching. This is where the blueprint for true strength becomes reality. 6. Empathy, the strategic scanner, detached, not disabled. Don't mistake the Sigma male's reserve for a lack of understanding. His empathy hasn't vanished, it's evolved into a cold, analytical tool. He reads people like a master profiler, dissecting sob stories for hidden agendas, reverse engineering compliments to uncover motives, scrutinizing apologies for signs of weakness. He sees the insecurity behind arrogance, the fear cloaked in aggression, the ambition veiled by false humility. This isn't cruelty, it's hypervigilance honed by past betrayals. His empathy is a scanner, not a sponge, absorbing nothing, analyzing everything. He predicts moves, sidesteps traps, and navigates interactions with the precision of a grandmaster. He understands you better than you understand yourself, but that insight fuels his strategy, not his heart. Stoicism values rational thinking, urging us to see the world clearly without being swayed by emotion. The Sigma male lives this by using his empathy as a lens, not a chain. He doesn't let others' feelings cloud his judgment. Instead, he uses them to anticipate and outmaneuver. This detached empathy is a form of self-mastery, allowing him to remain calm in the face of manipulation or drama. It's not about lacking compassion, it's about choosing when and how to apply it. By staying objective, he protects his peace and ensures his decisions are grounded in reason, not sentiment. 7. Attachment, shed like dead weight. The Sigma male holds nothing tightly, not people, not places, not even ideas. Attachment is a chain and he's learned to break free. When toxicity reveals itself, disloyalty, manipulation, or draining mediocrity, he detaches with surgical precision. No arguments, no pleas, just a quiet exit, as effortless as shedding a worn-out coat. Solitude isn't a punishment, it's a crucible where his focus sharpens and his self-sufficiency grows. Relationships are choices, not necessities. People are options, not anchors. Loyalty is earned through consistent authenticity, not proximity or obligation. He doesn't mourn what's lost, he evolves, leaving the obsolete behind with the calm finality of a predator moving on from prey. Stoic philosophy teaches us to embrace impermanence, to find freedom in letting go of what we cannot control. The Sigma male embodies this by refusing to let attachment dictate his path. His detachment isn't coldness, it's liberation, a deliberate choice to prioritize his growth over emotional baggage. This mindset allows him to move through life unburdened, free to pursue excellence without the weight of unreciprocated loyalty. By holding everything lightly, he ensures his inner peace remains intact, a testament to his commitment to living authentically and independently. 8. Cunning, the price of innocence paid in full. The Sigma male's journey isn't from warmth to ice, it's from naivety to cunning. Every betrayal, every lie, every hidden agenda is a lesson meticulously studied. He doesn't rage at deception. He dissects it, building an internal database of human duplicity. A casual lie, a performative sob story, a calculated slight. Each triggers silent pattern matching against his archive of red flags. This isn't paranoia, it's intelligence earned through pain. New encounters are filtered through this lens, trust withheld until proven safe. His cunning isn't just defensive, it's a weapon, allowing him to anticipate manipulators' moves and counter them with ease. The innocence he lost has been replaced by a razor-sharp awareness that sees the game beneath the surface. Stoicism encourages us to learn from adversity, to turn challenges into opportunities for growth. The Sigma male does this by transforming betrayal into wisdom, using each experience to refine his understanding of the world. His cunning is a form of rational self-defense, ensuring he's never caught off guard again. This strategic mindset allows him to navigate complex social dynamics with the foresight of a chess master, always one step ahead. Far from cold-hearted, his cunning is a badge of resilience, proof that he's paid the price of innocence and emerged stronger for it. 9. Self-awareness, the brutal mirror. The Sigma male doesn't play the victim. When wronged, he doesn't ask, "Why did they do this?" but "How did I allow this?" He turns a brutal mirror on himself, dissecting his flaws with unflinching honesty. Was he blinded by need? Did he ignore his instincts? Was he swayed by charm? No excuses, no self-pity, just a relentless autopsy of his own choices. This self-awareness is his forge, where naivety becomes vigilance, reactivity cools into calm, and the need for approval is replaced by self-sufficiency. Every flaw he uncovers is a blueprint for strength, rebuilt with precision. This process makes him a master at reading others, spotting deception in a glance, manipulation in a gesture, because he's first mastered himself. Stoic philosophy demands rigorous self-examination, urging us to take responsibility for our own paths. The Sigma male lives this by holding himself accountable, using every misstep as a chance to evolve. His brutal self-awareness isn't self-punishment, it's empowerment, a commitment to eradicating vulnerabilities that make him a target. This internal clarity gives him an edge, allowing him to navigate the world with a confidence born of knowing exactly who he is and what he stands for. His coldness isn't rejection of others, it's a rejection of the weaknesses within himself that once left him exposed. 10. The emotional shadow, present, unseen, untouchable. In any room, the Sigma male is a ghost, present but untouchable. He speaks sparingly, listens intently, and observes everything. His responses are measured, polite enough to avoid suspicion, vague enough to reveal nothing. Gossip, drama, and outrage swirl around him, but he remains a still point, unmoved. Others project their assumptions onto his blank canvas, wasting energy trying to decipher him while he decodes them. This isn't shyness, it's supreme control. By refusing to broadcast his inner world, he becomes immune to manipulation, guilt, or provocation. His silence is a fortress, his calm an unassailable position. He gathers intelligence from the shadows, emerging only when strategy demands, always on his own terms. Stoicism teaches us to master our reactions, to remain steady amid chaos. The Sigma male embodies this by making his emotional shadow his greatest asset. He doesn't need to dominate conversations to command respect. His presence alone does that. This disciplined restraint allows him to see the world clearly, unclouded by emotional noise. His untouchability isn't isolation. It's sovereignty, a refusal to let others dictate his state of mind. In a world that thrives on oversharing, his silence is a radical act of power, a testament to his unyielding commitment to self-mastery. 11. The world's chill, the catalyst, not the cause. The Sigma male's coldness isn't born from cynicism. It's a response to the world's undeniable truths. He's seen loyalty vanish at the first inconvenience, kindness mistaken for weakness, vulnerability exploited as an invitation. He's watched promises crumble, masks slip, and warmth used as bait. His reaction isn't anger, it's adaptation. He accepts the rules. Emotions can be weapons, trust is a risk until proven safe, and genuine connection is rare. This isn't despair, it's liberation. By shedding naive expectations, he navigates reality with clear-eyed pragmatism, building an internal furnace of controlled power. His coldness isn't a mimicry of the world's chill, it's a mastery of it, a refusal to be burned by its betrayals. Stoicism teaches us to accept what we cannot change and focus on what we can control. The Sigma male lives this by embracing the world's harsh realities, not as a victim but as a strategist. His cold-heartedness is a shield, forged to protect his purpose and peace. He doesn't hope for warmth where none exists. He creates his own, radiating strength on his terms. This pragmatic acceptance allows him to thrive where others falter, turning the world's chill into fuel for his resilience. His journey isn't about losing heart, it's about forging one that's unbreakable. There you have it, the 11 reasons a Sigma male becomes cold-hearted, not to shut out the world but to master it. This isn't about losing your ability to feel, it's about wielding your emotions with precision, building a life of strength, independence, and unshakable purpose. The Sigma male community is your guide on this path, offering wisdom and practical tools for men committed to excellence. If this video resonated with you, hit that like button, drop a comment with your thoughts, and share it with others who need this blueprint for high-value living. If you're already subscribed, turn on notifications so you never miss our next dive into the Sigma mindset. Keep forging your path, stay true to your principles, and never settle for less than you're capable of. Until next time, stay strong, stay focused, and stay Sigma.